I'm just doing stuff while quiet.
Oh. Alrighty. Off to the DLC of all things. Let's see how this goes.
I'm not completely heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back. Back to that blissful moment.
It's almost time for the reception, milady.
It actually really worked.
So we got time travel shenanigans. Oh, I thought we escaped all that.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Everything's going to
Oh,
shit.
do you know
It doesn't
what?
matter.
Fuck. I can't deal with this silly costumes. I want to go back. Mr. Rose, this is all your damn fault. Look at him. Sitting there acting he's busy. Okay, let me make sure I got this straight when your magic panties appear. I do a backflip into a handstand and then blow out the candle? No, Athena, you got it all wrong. You do a backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I would ever be able to do that. Sure you can, I believe in you, Athena. Tracy, what are you and Athena up to? Athena's agreed to be a part-time performer in my magic show. I couldn't say no to some extra cash, but I probably should have thought for it first. Now it's human cannibal, this guillotine gnat. It's not like I have 9 lives, you know. You made your bed, Athena, now you gotta lie in it. No, I'm too young to be taken out of a life insurance policy already. Hey, look. Apollo had to go for it. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm the head of this law office. And since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here, huh? You got me there, Tracy. This is Tracy Wright. Why are we doing this again? She's my adopted daughter and a magician. In case you dumb nuts have forgotten. And I'm Athena Sykes. The rising star lawyer of the Wright Anything Agency. Or rather, the rising star assistant to Tracy, you mean? Oh, if I don't get back into a courtroom soon, I'm going to forget everything I ever learned. Speaking of the courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? Business is as slow as ever, huh, Nick? Bet you made more money back when you played the piano. Butts! In
No, long time no see.
Larry! I haven't seen you in years. What brings you here all of a sudden?
Some big news. What's that? That's what?
Okay. Who's this guy, boss? This is Larry Butts. He's, well, let's just say he's an old friend of mine. And he still hasn't changed his fucking hair. So, Larry, what's so big that you had to come and tell me in person?
There's somebody I want you to meet. Hey, you can come in now.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck? How do you do? Hi? That dress! Is that a wedding dress? Yes, it is. My name is Alina White. What? I guess? Ellen what? I'm a domestic servant, a maid of the Sprocket household. I bet she's British. He looks great in 3D. Yeah, this is Sprocket, as in Sprocket advertisement. Yes, that's the one. Wow, Mr. Wright, Sprocket Advertisement is a really big airline company. You've heard of the Rainbow Airlines, right? One they call RAL for short. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Well, it's run by Sprocket Advertisement. I see. But what is a Sprocket family maid doing here in a wedding dress?
So, actually, we've decided to get married.
You what?
I'm not so young anymore, you know?
Why is it? Why is how you pronounce the white? Wyatt. What? Wyatt. What? White? I'm confused.
Probably, I wasn't looking, but I guess it's spelled Wyatt, right?
Wyatt?
So it's Wyatt?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Oh, okay.
I figured it's time to finally settle down.
What? You're getting married? No way. I don't believe it. Besides, why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right?
Jealous? I don't blame you, but green's really not your color, you know.
All right, Larry, lay it on me. Nah, it can't be. This be some bullshit. In all seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married?
Not right away, but that's the plan. We're gonna elope, see? Like, love on the run, I guess you could say. Isn't that right, Ellie?
Okay, does she not speak now? Harry, I do believe there's a major misunderstanding here. Such a misunderstanding, I'm now a rooster. My heart already belongs to another.
Hmm?
I'm in love with Soren. Not you.
Say what?
That's about what I thought.
But Ellie, babe, weren't you running away with me so we can get married?
As I said, you misunderstand. You said you helped me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you. Still got that cry emote.
It's not happening. I even shook off the police for you, and for what? That's it. We can't be together. My life is over. I'm gonna end it all.
He still has these emotes. I love it. Wait, back up. Did you say you shook off the police?
Yes, we had to, because we're lovers on the lam.
Sorry, Miss Wyatt, but can you maybe fill me on what's going on? To tell the truth, I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect. Murder? They think you killed somebody? I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so this suspicion fell onto me. They had me confined in a separate room. And that's when Larry came along and helped me escape. I'm sorry, but what? This guy, man. We haven't seen this guy in ages and he's still fucking around.
Me and Ellie, we're going to elope. We're going to put it on the line for true love.
How old is he now? 34 and he's still acting like this. An old
Same
friend
age
of
as-
mine and an aspiring picture book author. Oh, wait, why? He's still doing that?
Hey, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
As we used to say, when something smells, it's usually the butt. Wow, he's still doing picture books? I'm quite shocked, honestly.
Trying. Considering the word aspiring, he's trying to be.
At least he's kept
But
something.
the police tried to stop us, so we had to scramble to shake him off. Where did it all go wrong?
I feel migraine coming on. Please help me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV. Wow. Nothing gets...
More news on the murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run from the police. A photo of the suspect, Miss Ellen Wyatt, has just been released by the police. Sources say that the 21-year-old suspect of clubbing the victim, 25-year-old Dumas Gloomsbury, to death in the wedding reception in Hall after her banquet.
He looks like Professor Snape without the fucking black hair. Potter.
Dumbass.
The two fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous. If you see them, call for help. If not, scream.
Yes, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, brother. I guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here. Oh, no.
Oh, Nick, what's a guy to do? Ellie dubbed me hardcore.
I'm the one who should be crying. I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time?
You mean you don't know? You really gotta stop living under a rock and get out more. I'm the hippest, hottest picture book author in the business. Lawrence!
Oh no!
Lawrence!
He's still got that stupid name for the fucking game.
Lawrence Don't.
Do you know what, Rose? Don't worry, because I couldn't pronounce that name either. I don't know if anyone else can, because it's just a jumble of letters.
Is that his heartless name?
Yeah.
Is his organization?
Just call it Xehanort.
Can't believe you don't know what I'm taking the picture book world by storm.
Oh, but I know you. You're the one who wrote Franzie's Whip Trip, right? Now that you mention it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder.
One-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? I'll have you know I just created a brand new character to moderate claim.
Looks weird with that fucking pipe in his mouth. And he's screaming like that.
He's mildly popular with the 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over this jacket.
What? That heart-shaped pork chop?
Not a pork chop! He's the main character of my latest picture book. A lovable little soul who pierces the hearts of lovers with his arrow of amour. Cupidlet.
Oh, dear.
And you can see this adorable fellow makes his debut in Cupidlet Lovey-Dovey Lark. In stores now.
Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores now or ever.
Well, if you ever do see it, do me a favor and buy a copy, or 10, will you?
I thought you were taking the picture book world by storm. God.
Anywho, you'll defend Ellie in court, right, buddy?
Please, I'm begging you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear I'm as clean as pure as this white dress. I believe you. I saw you in the first. I just saw you in the cutscene. No Cyclops. I guess that means she's telling the truth. By helping a fugitive on the run? What am I getting myself into?
Wouldn't be the first time, Phoenix.
There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you. Oh? You might find this hard to believe, but Well, the truth is, I'm a time traveler. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. After the wedding reception, I was attacked. I was moments away from my death. But then, in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck. And I went back in time to just before the reception started. I mean, this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. And somehow I became the suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten. Now wait a minute, just a minute here. I don't understand. Are you saying that... what's going on? Mr. Wright! There are police cars outside! And not just one or two, but a whole bunch! Oh yeah, it better be Gumshoe. If we got Butts back, we might as well get Gumshoe back. Daddy, a whole squad of officers has the building surrounded! What? Here you go, Rhino.
This is the police! There is no escape! Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up! Oh, jeez.
Nick, what do we do?
Heck if I know. I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3... 44, 45... Wow, talk about overkill.
Oh, trust me.
Listen here, you criminals! Think about what you're putting your poor parents through! I'm sure this isn't how they raised you! Think about their smiling faces and their warm, home-cooked meals! Who the heck are you? A detective? Now hold on it there! Hey! You can't go in there! It's too dangerous! Wait!
Detective?
Come on.
Okay.
Is everyone okay in there, Mr. Wright? Oh, it's a guy.
Damn it!
God damn it! Emma?
Detective Scott!
I'm sorry for the commotion.
Detective Sky!
So what in the world is going on? Well, I raced on over as soon as I heard that there was it was Mr. Butts who holed himself up in here with the murder suspect after he made off with her. And the fleet of patrol cars? Well, the police are being extra careful because apparently a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb!" I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Oh no. Oh God. Is everything okay, Rose? Well, guess I'm gonna take over again. Well, the police were being so persistent. I had to do something, so I tried bluffing. You know, like how you do in court, Nick? Please leave me out of this. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in from questioning. So if you want to talk with her, you have to do it down at the detention center. I suppose I should thank you for your thoughtful gift of trouble and mayhem, Larry. Oh, come on, Nick. We gotta get down to the detention center right away. Listen, Larry, I haven't even decided whether I'm going to take on this case or not. But I know you will, because it's you. I guess I've got no choice but to tag along and help then. What? And skip out on me? We've only just started practicing your repertoire, you know? Huh? You better stay and practice with Trucy, Athena. A promise is a promise, after all. Oh, that's cold, boss. You gotta get me out of this. I can't take it anymore. Let's get practicing, Athena. Next up is training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head in this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. Oh, God. No! No! Stop, I'm begging you! Oh, she's getting away! You get back here, Athena! That's a... I guess the only person cut out to be Trucy's assistant is Apollo. Well, guess we better get to the detention center and ask Miss Wyatt some questions. Wyatt. Especially about the whole time-traveling business she was talking about. I wonder if time travel is...
Wait, hang on. Examine.
Oh, shit!
You...
Alright, I can still do it.
Buffoon.
I can still do it. I will examine that damn plant. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Wyatt, would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Nick is gonna defend you, Ellie. Isn't that great?
Why did you bring Larry with you?
I told you I haven't decided yet.
Why? What? Why did he even bring Larry along with him anyway?
Oh, well, you can't escape him, can you?
No, because...
Ah! What the fuck? Huh? Totally different woman here. You're not going to take my case? Wow, I'm never gonna be happy! What in the fucking emotion is this? Miss Wyatt? Oh, what the? Did I do something wrong? Miss Wyatt, please calm down. I'm innocent, I tell you. But the police won't believe me. And neither will anyone else. I'm gonna die in a jail cell. Where is she getting this shit? Alright, I'll do it. I'll take your case. Just please stop crying and stop banging the swordsman. Really? You will?
I'd wager to guess the same place Peach brings out her frying pan, her golf club, and the third thing she brings out for her front forward smash.
And what about Toad?
That too.
I think she gets him out of her vagina. All right, and the fact that Larry was the one who brought you to me and had me a little worried, but you don't seem like a killer to me. Oh, thank you! Thanks, Nick. I knew you'd come through. Did I really have a choice? I guess not. In any case, it doesn't seem like Miss Wyatt killed anybody. Plus, it's not like I'm up to my ears in work at the moment. Miss Wyatt, Ellen, let's do this together. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. Oh, there, it's gonna be okay. Now try to pull yourself together. All right, just give me a moment. Wait, what the fuck? How'd you do your hair? Oh, do not forget it. I'm truly grateful for you to take on my defense, Mr. Wright. Sure, no problem. Wow, she literally pulled herself together. Well, first, I need to go back to my office. Bear with me. I need to tend to my plant. Charlie looks as lush as green as ever. Thanks to Athena taking such good care of him. I guess I should pitch in every once in a while too, huh? Fucking did it.
Oh, as if you wouldn't have... As if you would basically... You wouldn't be complaining to yourself that you didn't realize at the time.
Ellen, please tell me everything you can about the incident. Alright. It happened after the wedding reception. I was attacked by Mr. Gloomsbury. Wasn't Gloomsbury the name of the victim in the news report? Maybe we should listen to what she has to say first, though, before I start asking questions. How dare that guy lay a hand on somebody else's blushing bride? What a creep! That's rich coming from you.
Wow.
Do you have any idea why he attacked you? No, but what? Well, to tell the truth, Mr. Gloomsbury didn't seem very happy about me getting married. Geez, jealous much? What a loser. Phoenix just runs out the detention center. Excuse me a second, I have to run very fast toward my plan. I come right back. Mr. Gloomsbury had to force me onto the Vista deck and was going to push me off. Oh, how frightening it was all was. I was about to lose my life on what should have been the happiest day of my life. So that's why I made a wish upon this pendant. Oh, there's Splatty. Oh, I hate the butts of all the jokes. That pendant? Yes, it was a gift from my husband-to-be, Soren. He said it's a symbol of our love. And so you made a wish on it? Now, you may think of what I'm about to say is very strange, but... I beg the pendant, please take me back to that blissful moment. And do you know what? It worked. It brought me back just before the reception started. So that's the time traveling thing you mentioned back at my office? I'm sorry, but I have to say, it's pretty unbelievable. Unbelievable! Oh no, she's gonna cry again. I knew you'd never believe me! Nick! Ellie here's... Whoa, that's a new one. Ellie here's an honest-to-goodness time traveler. Don't you believe your own client? The magic of that pendant sent her back in the time before the creep could kill her. Sure, Larry, sure. But it's really true, I tell you. This pendant is an important part of the time machine Soren made. I begged for help and it really did send me back in time. Is she listening to herself? Well, I can tell she's going to be a cook, and I bet you every feminist that plays this, you know, God forbid they dare, they're going to get fucking pissed off of this. I've even experienced the reception again, even though we already held it once before. Or let's just say every liberal. And during it, everyone there acted as if nothing unusual was happening at all. Could you not cook while we're talking, please? Alright, so how did you come under suspicion for murder? Well, after the reception ended, the second reception, I mean, I went back to the reception hall and started cleaning up the place by myself. Hold on. Cleaning? What were you cleaning on your own wedding day? On my last task as a servant of the Sprocket household, I offered to take on the preparations to clean up for the reception banquet. I see. I started to move on the decorative lanterns in the room, but it was so heavy I lost control of it, causing it to topple over and break open. Was she the maid of... for whoever she is to marry? She probably is the maid. That's when I saw Mr. Gloomsbury's dead body inside the lantern. So you simply happened to be the first to discover the body, right? That's right, I just came across it by accident. Well, I became confused and I didn't know what to do. That's when some of my in-laws saw me. And jumped to the conclusion that I had to kill him. I had killed him. So this Gloomsbury guy tried to kill Ellen, but then wound up dead himself after Ellen traveled back in time? A time machine and a magic pendant. How could any of this be possible? Do you know what? Do you want to be Larry? Because Rose has gone somewhere. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, sure. Ellie, why don't you tell Nick about that other thing too? About that shadowy figure you saw when you were being attacked.
The fuck? Oh, now you're back.
Yeah, she just pulled herself together again.
You okay, Rose? What's going on?
5 things always happen when I stand up.
God damn it! Well, stop standing up. Yes, good idea, Larry. Yes, good idea, Larry. So you and Larry here were never planning on getting married, right? That's right. We've only had a few brief interactions, so I can't say I know him at all.
Oh, Ellie, how can you say that? You and me are bound by faith in telling you. We're meant to be together.
What? Stop dropping that damn bouquet and messing up your hair. And don't you get that saucepan out? Oh, for God's sake. You're wrong, Larry.
I've never been so right, baby. It's as plain as the goatee on my chin.
Larry, don't make me send you to timeout.
Someone lock his ass up.
Now, can you tell me about the groom, Ellen? What's he like? The fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she's a maid.
His name is Soren Sprocket. Oh, he's the most wonderful man. He is truly my destiny. Did you say Soren Sprocket? As in... That's right, the next president of Sprocket Advertation.
Aviation.
Wait, he's in line to take over the company?
He's nothing but a rich, spoiled brat. I'm clearly the better choice. Clearly.
Larry, you and Soren are as different as night and day. There's no comparison.
Ellie, you're breaking my achy, breaky heart.
So she's marrying into money, huh? I can't believe Soren chose me, a simple house servant.
Yeah, there we go.
He's my knight in shining armor, my prince. Oh, my Soren. So what's this shadowy figure you saw, Ellen? It was when Mr. Gloomsbury was attacking me. Right after I made a wish upon this pendant, I started to pass out. Just then, just as I lost consciousness, I saw somebody strike Mr. Gloomsbury from behind. You did? Well, then that person must be the true culprit. Did you see who it was? I'm afraid not. Larry and Eldering be like, I am maidenless.
No maidens.
Have you told anybody else about this? I told some of my in-laws, but nobody took me seriously. They said it was just all a dream. I can't exactly say I blame them. I mean, time travel?
Yeah, he's wanted to talk about something like that being crazy, considering the fact that he's seen spirit channeling, seances, and also, you know, just everything that's happened through him.
Listen,
Hey, look,
we're in the realm of reality.
Hey, look, come on, look. He suffers from memory loss, alright?
Also, hello, Madam Honeybee.
Oh, hello, Madam Honeybee. God,
Welcome
my
to the
throat.
chat.
Well, welcome to
Sorry.
my stream. Hope you do enjoy your stay here. Sorry that you see the layout with Twitch. It's I am multi-streaming. Well, not now.
We're trying to get multi-streaming
We're getting this done at the moment, but weekends I do multi-stream on Twitch and here. But once we get this done, I'm multi-streaming for everything. That's I mean, it's working fine. It hasn't dropped out, but I'll wait till Saturday. Larry, for my peace of mind, please tell me that figure wasn't you.
Of course it wasn't.
He's not streaming, is he?
What?
Max.
Yes, he's streaming. I'm not
Oh.
watching him.
Oh, okay. I guess I've asked all I can for now. Spick and span, spick and span. How many fucking animations she got? Ellen, what are you doing? I want to make everything clean and beautiful for when Soren comes. I can't have my future hubby come into a dirty room now, can I? It has to be spotless, just like this white dress. Spick and span, spick and span. Oh, let's hope we can wipe away all suspicions from you soon, too.
Nick, we better get to the crime scene right away.
What, you're coming too?
Of course I am. If I solve the crime and reveal the true killer with my super sleuthing skills, Ellie might change her mind about me, you know?
You never get the message, do you, Larry?
Next stop, the mooring dock in Sprocket Park. Come on, Nick, let's go.
Good grief. Hey, Rose. This isn't going to be another Hindenburg disaster, is it? Wait, rainbows? Oh no, Rose. They're doing Pride. So this is a Sprocket Park. Where's the reception hall?
The reception hall? Oh, that's... Wow, look at here.
What is it?
I just spotted me a cute mamacita. Don't wait up, Nick. Damn.
Hold on. Where's the reception hall?
Sorry, Nick. Man's gotta stop and smell the roses when they appear.
Happy Independence Day.
Yep, from two of the Brits in this call.
I'm an artist after all. Oh, miss, yoo-hoo.
Ugh, I thought he was going to take me to the crime scene. Oh well.
Ay.
I'm sure he'll come slinking back when Nineveh gets rejected. I'll just take a quick look around until then.
Well, as always, when something smells, it's the butts.
Wow, that airship is huge. Almost didn't mean to say that out loud. I've only ever seen airships like this up in the sky. I gotta say, they're mighty impressive when you come see them up close like this.
I want to fly in a blimp one day.
Well, you ain't. Well, wow, this thing's really banged up. Why does it look like that place from Silent Hill? From the second one.
You looking at the sign?
Yeah.
They say it got damaged by heavy winds yesterday. A big gust and that bench flying into it. Well, that's what they're saying anyway.
I see. It wouldn't cause that? More like a tornado.
The X-Tornado.
The repair guy was saying, don't touch, it's dangerous.
I see. Thanks for the heads up. Poor guy, looks like it was a lot of work.
Hey, sorry about that.
I actually thought you'd be back sooner. Didn't work out, huh?
Lay off, man. I wasn't on my game today.
So now that you're done, you mind telling me where the reception hall is already?
What do you mean? It's right here in front of you.
Huh? Right in front of...
Right in...
Wait. What's that say? Flying Chapel? Do you mean to tell me...
Yep. Ellie's reception was on that ship.
Whoa, a sky-high reception hall?
Yep. And that's where you'll find the crime scene. Man, not only does that airship fly through the sky, but the space continuum too.
But the happy couple's honeymoon got left far behind when it made that time skip, though.
Here, check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet.
Oh, boy.
By the way, I figured you could use some backup, so I called in some help for you.
You did?
Yep, should be here any minute now. Varum.
Vroom.
Oh,
That red sports car. Larry, don't tell me you called...
You know it, buddy.
You really... I trust you.
I trust you've been well, right?
Oh, no, but... Surprise! Now a minute. That was a pretty good Mr. Edgeworth impression, wasn't it? Wait, you're driving? Maya, what are you doing here? Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. But that's funny. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride.
Maya, I know this is sudden, but please marry me.
Nick, what's Larry talking about? He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride anyway. Wow, poor Larry. That's a new low, even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriends never hurt anyone, right? More power to him. This is Maya Fey. In case you didn't fucking know, you dumb idiots. She's been abroad for her training as a spirit medium. Again, you dumb idiots. But now that her training is over, she's back home here in the States. Again, you dumb idiots. That's right, you dumb idiots. The new improved Maya Fey's on the scene. Spirit and girl power at the ready.
Hold on.
Rose.
Can't look at you, Maya. All grown up, as cute as ever.
Too busy watching porn.
Fuck you. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. If I ever got married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting with somebody new.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Larry.
Oh, there he is.
Edge dork.
Edgeworth. Oh, I figured that car belonged to you. But when did you become Maya's... Wait, what?
Chauffeur.
Chauffeur?
It's nothing like that. I just happened to run into her en route and picked her up.
Well, that's very noble of you.
And by run into her, I mean she jumps out in front of my car. I nearly run her over.
God damn it, Maya!
Trying to claim insurance fraud. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's a friend of mine. Larry don't need to watch the prawn. He can just draw his own prawn. He's a friend of mine. And this district's chief prosecutor. I heard he's been busy lately. So what brings you here? Wait. Don't tell me Larry called you up too.
He did. However, I have business of my own here at the crime scene.
Business? What kind of business? We're just missing Francisca Gumshoe and we have the whole Kroll crew back. Yeah, lad! I'll be back a minute, quickly. Keep the shine detained.
It's the cops!
Oh dear. Can't believe it. Vanny's getting arrested again.
Oh dear. Anyway, how you guys been this fine 4th of July?
Hope everyone's been doing well, enjoying themselves and all that. Just so you know, Wright, I am the lead prosecutor on this case.
Oh, thank God.
We're back to being the rivals for the time being. What? You?
Yes. It appears we'll be standing on opposite ends of the battlefield this time around.
It's the beam, please. So I'll be up against Edgeworth tomorrow. But I don't get it, Edgeworth. What about this case warrants the personal attention of the district's chief prosecutor?
It's a bit complicated, to say the least.
In what way?
The groom is a member of the Sprockets, a family with immense influence. If his bride were to stand trial in court, it would sully the Sprocket name. So they tried to apply some pressure on the prosecutor's office.
Pressure to settle it amicably, right? What do you mean, set it amicably? It means that they're trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug. Wow! Sprocket how'd you say that? Aviation? Aviation really has that much clout?
Yes. They have especially strong ties in both the political and judicial worlds. To the point no one dares oppose them.
Don't tell me that includes you.
Don't be ridiculous, Wright. It's quite the opposite. The prosecutor's office is filled with cowards, as I found out. Every last one of my subordinates was loath to prosecute a Sprocket.
So that's why you decided to take on the case yourself, right?
That's right. I will personally see to it that justice is served. I always prosecute in the utmost of my abilities, regardless of who I'm up against. But that is part of my creed.
Your father says otherwise.
Nothing and no one can sway me away from that. Not even the almighty Sprockets.
Right.
If they think they can use their influence to bend the truth, they have another thing coming.
You know, I almost feel sorry for them. They're only trying to protect their interests. But all they got instead was you. Mr. Woo Woo. Mr. Woo Woo.
Edgy, come on, man. How can you prosecute my poor sweet Ellie? What kind of heartless jerk are you?
I'm simply doing my job. And I'm warning you, Wright. I won't hold back, not for you or anyone else.
Thanks for the warning, your righteousness. So how's it going, Mr. Chief Prosecutor? Busy as always, I presume?
Of course. Unlike somebody who has too few clients and too much time on his hands.
Huh, I guess that explains why your brow is more furrowed than the last time I saw you. Maybe you should learn to relax a little, Edgeworth.
Nice try, Wright. But as always, I have no intention of showing anyone any mercy. Including you.
As inflexible as ever, I see.
Besides, I think I've mentioned, I think I've met a bit with age. So if anything, those furrows should have smoothed out a little as well.
Honestly, Edgeworth, are you really that blind to yourself?
Excuse me?
He's really self-conscious about those lines, isn't he? Edgeworth, about this incident.
Don't forget, Wright. I'm the prosecutor for this case. Need I remind you that I'm not in the habit of sharing information with my adversaries?
No. I guess we are adversaries for now.
And you, Larry,
Me?
I'd like you to come with me. You have a lot to answer for after your little stunt you pulled with the suspect.
But Edgy, we're all pals, aren't we?
Personal appeals won't work on me, Larry. Now come along.
Oh, Nick, help me out here!
Oh dear. Is it just me, or is Mr. Edgeworth as relentless as ever? Yeah, I guess some things never change. So much for mellowing out. Oh, Nick, we better hop to it. We better hop to it too. Hop to what? Investigating the crime scene, of course. What else? It's been a long time since you and I teamed up like this. This is going to be fun. Oh yeah, that's been quite a long time. Fun, huh? It has been long time though. Since we were last together like this. Alright, to the crime scene then. Yeah, and away we go! Do we move? Okay, we do.
I thought we'd just stay here and chill.
Well, something happened here.
Mr. Rose. What's all
Quick,
this?
get the updated autopsy report before him.
So this is
Look at
the
that
reception hall.
Fucking Trojan horse in the background.
According to the pamphlet, we're right here. Yikes, we're pretty high up. At least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad. Oh look, Nick, it's Emma! Hey Emma, over here! Oh, Mr. Wright, Maya. Does this mean you're taking the case? Yeah, that's how things kinda turned out. So do you mind if we take a look around? Oh, be my guest. We've pretty much wrapped up our investigation, so go right ahead. That was a good chance to find out more about the case from Emma too. Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case. So do you think you could give us a rundown? Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuted, and I expect him to be tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday on September the 20th. It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 10 p.m. to 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., huh? Got it. By the way, you didn't hear about any time traveling or anything, did you? Time traveling? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Forget it. And that's pretty much the response I expected. Quick, get the update. Yeah, the victim is Dumas Gloomsbury. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household. He barely looks like a servant. Ellen was a maid of that family as well, so that means the two of them were co-workers? Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also a very close and private man. So the other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom behind his back. And he was the lead servant, and he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man? The guy who was essentially her boss? We don't know the defendant's motive yet, but the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode well for her. And what circumstances are these exactly? Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. The suspect was standing in the front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hands. Why would a bride who was just about to start a happy new life kill someone? Did the police have an explanation for that? Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. But why did she attack her to begin with? Well, a mere servant girl was going to suddenly be a wife of the future president. Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her. So this Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first? Well, she was the only trying to protect herself. Wouldn't that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick? Oh, it would. That's a good chance she'd be acquitted if she could prove that, but... Oh, I wonder what Edgeworth will have the part of his sleeve to counter that claim. Wow, a servant girl marrying the future president of such a huge company. It sounds like a modern day fairy tale. Fuck modern day. Shit. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with their union apparently.
Yeah, we kind of guessed that considering Gloomsbury.
Sounds like a shitty goddamn computer company. So what was the murder weapon, Emma? Well, this clock with a secret mechanism built into it. It was on display here in the reception hall. The suspect was holding it when the murder was discovered. So the victim was clubbed to death with this. Oh. That's funny. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Maybe it was wiped off in an attempt to tamper with the evidence? But it was definitely a luminal reaction. And it matches up with the shape of the injury, so it's got to be a murder weapon. What a funny looking clock. They call it the timekeeper. The idea is that it's a time machine. Every time the couple sees it, it brings them back to the memory of their wedding day. A time machine, huh? Well, come to think of it. And it said her pendant was part of a time machine. I wonder how the secret mechanism in this thing works. Can we go back in time? That'd be great. The suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on.
If there was a murder, how could there be a murder if you can time travel? Simply go back in time and
Rose,
find the murder.
the murder.
You can't, but you can.
Oh, Rose, the murder.
Like going back in time. You gotta go back.
No,
in time.
Rose, murder.
Go back in time.
No, Rose, you're murdering time.
Go back in time.
No, Rose, you're murdering.
No, you can't
Ro
murder time.
You can murder time.
I can't.
You can.
No.
Rose, it's like going back to the dinosaur age.
No,
You step on one mushroom, that's it.
If you murder time, they'll just simply regenerate.
Yeah, into a black gay guy. So she
split off.
was like, oh no, that was such a stupid thing they did. By generation, fuck off out of here with that crap. So she was working as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself. So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? I guess it's not surprising that ruffled a feather or two. Yes, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. But that didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity, sorry. Oh. Is that how it works? Yep. If you have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. I spend all my spare time in crying watching soap operas on TV. I'm not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya. Oh, and by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment too. And from the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her. So even though this incident could cause a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who opposed their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. Alrighty then, so I guess we're gonna examine. Okay, then let's examine this. Oh! This must be the lantern the body was found in. Ellen managed to move it quite a ways. It looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken. Oh, that's not a cow, Nick. That's a Pegasus, a flying horse. No way, it's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything. But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings. So it's a Pegasus, I tell you. Oh, I know. That pamphlet should tell us where it has horns, so it's an alicorn. Let's see.
Oh, not shit.
Apparently it's called a Pegamoo. I did not see that coming. It's somehow the name really captures the essence of what this creature is, you know? Wait, what? That was part of the ladders and step ladders? Bullshit! Okay.
Guess so.
Oh, that's strange. What is... Well, this Pegamoo's definitely a male Pegaball, right? Yeah, I'd say so. With the horns and all. Okay, well... That Pegamoo over there is also a Pegaball. But take a look at the pamphlet. See? The one on the right says Pegaball, but... The other one says Pegacow. A female Pegamoo. Right. Right. The pamphlet goes on to say that they have a Pegamoose for the happy couple. So for Ellen's ceremony, there should have been a male and female pair of Pegamoos. But for some reason there are two males here. Well, I told you, it's pride. Gay. Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room? It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make their kind of blunder, though. In any case, we better check this thing out. But this is where the body was found. The first person it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition of the body when it was found? Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. Here's a photo of the scene as it was. What do you think this is, Maya? Late because of the flooding. Oh, God. It looks like a flower petal to me. What an unusual shape for a flower petal. Do you suppose it was from one of the flowers here in the reception hall? No, I don't see a single flower like this at any of the tables. I wonder where it came from. Did this come from the lantern? It's covered in blood. Maybe it got on there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern. Can you imagine going to open a door and find the knob covered with blood? That'd be bloody awful, to say the least. Also, Ryan, up there, Rocky, you forgot to tell us what happened on Amazon yesterday. Hey, what's this? Told you you're forgetful. Oh, let me take a look. Grab Ellen when convenient. Then send her from the Vista desk. It looks like a note outlining the murder plot. Whoever wrote it was better handwritten. Whoever wrote it has better handwriting than me. Well, it looks like they wrote it in a rush. And what do you say that? Well, because of the writing is only smudge starting from the middle of each line. It happens when a right-handed person with a slight hook writes in a hurry. I do it sometimes myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page. I guess I'll take your word on that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert. Hey! Even though I don't smudge my handwriting this badly. Alright. Let's get back to the note. That note was apparently written by the victim. But why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it? I sometimes write a note to myself before I go shopping. Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour. Maya, are you craving curry rice or something? Whoops! Curry rice?
Yeah?
Go for some curry. So Emma, where's this Vista desk on the note mentioned? It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there. So he planned on pushing Emma off from there? What a monster. Guess that about does it for this lantern. Mista. Boom. This is the sweetheart table where the bride and groom sit. Where they gorge themselves on the wedding feast, you mean? I'd be too nervous to eat in front of a bunch of guests like this, though. They say that newlyweds are usually busy during the reception, you know. You have to greet and talk with all the guests they come to give their blessings. They don't actually get all that much time to enjoy their dinner. Oh, I wouldn't be able to stand that. I can't imagine having a huge feast right in front of me and not being able to eat it. Well, they say brides tend to have an especially hard time because of their wedding dresses. With those tight corsets squeezing their waists, they can barely eat a bite. Really? That's like wedding receptions are absolute torture. I guess food still wins out over a romance in Maya's book. She'd rather marry food. So that's probably Timber as well. She'd probably marry food than me. That's the Vista desk out there. I bet the view is amazing. But I guess it might also kind of freak you out, huh, Nick? Yeah, kind of. Well, freak out Apollo, that's for a start. Mostly because there's no surviving a fall from way up here. Well, unless you got shoes like Shell has. Chell, sorry, I don't know how you say her name. This must be where the time machine was placed. I thought she would want burgers. She probably does. She probably still craves those. I can't believe that such a beautiful memento was used for murder. It's just awful. Nick, we have to prove Ellen's innocence. No matter what it takes. I agree. We can't let this go down as the saddest flying wedding reception in history. We can't let the Hindenburg disaster happen again, right? I think that about does it for this area.
It looks like you can look around.
Yeah, I know. Well, look at the horns on this flying bovine? I guess that's how you say it. Flying bovine. He must be a bull.
Yeah, you're right.
He made it through the ceremony in one piece. Well, look at those wheels. I bet he can roll around rather easily too. Yeah, I bet it would be quite a hassle if you had to lift and carry him everywhere. And this is where the backside looks like. What's that by the bottom of his tail? A wheel handle? Oh, I get it. This way they can get inside and change light bulbs. I see if they left the wheel handle on the inside unpainted. I guess they figured nobody would see it, so why bother? So it makes sense to cut the costs where you can. Just like publishers and studios and Microsoft. Well, overall, I can't say I can't see anything strange about this thing. Apparently, Sony fanboys are boycotting. What exactly? I don't know. Probably propaganda crap again. It's a hot air balloon. A symbol of humanity's ambition to take to the skies. Kind of a romantic notion, don't you think? Yeah. Well, I just noticed that it doesn't seem to be tied up to a ceiling all that well. I'm sure it's fine. Well, please don't let it fall on my head. Never been on a hot air balloon. Okay. It's a fog machine for the reception. Pretty cool, huh? Don't you dare touch it! Oh, spoiled sport. That's because I know how you operate. Don't touch it! A model aeroplane. The perfect decoration for an airline company wedding. And a propeller plane like this lends the room a great old-timey feel. Oh, I love to see the Steel Samurai fly a plane like this. Can you picture it? The Steel Samurai zipping through the clouds of Neo Tokyo. If Sprocket Aviation ever becomes a sponsor of the show, I could see it happening. Why didn't I think of that? I think I'll go suggest the idea to them later. Please at least wait until after the trial is over. Now that would be funny as fuck. Just seeing a goddamn samurai flying a damn plane. That's one big partition screen. Industrial size even. I bet it caused an industrial size mess if it fell over. And that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Maya. What? Then who's gonna test how stable it is? Oh, just leave it alone, please. I swear, this is like me and Timbo. I'll just tell her, just don't touch shit. And you know, she'd probably touch it because she never listens to me. Burger. I just ate a burger. So did I, actually. It looks like a business card wallet. I wonder who it is. Well, I don't know. I mean, who carry around a tash? A smoke pipe. Those goofy Harry Potter glasses and that hat. That face looks awfully familiar.
Smells like butt.
Yes. Yes, it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later. Oh, he's got his own business signature thing on there then. It's a fog machine. I wonder if they use it during the reception. Oh, hey Nick, go stand over there for a sec. Why? Just because. Now go. All right. Got a bad feeling about this. Wait, how come she's allowed to touch this one? Fogmaster 9000 on! Maya, no! Huh? Oh, nothing happened. Looks like it won't work without some dry ice. Darn it. All I wanted to do was surround you in a thick cloud of smoke. How come she's allowed to touch that one?
Because he wasn't smart enough to realize what she was about to do.
Well, I guess that just about does it for the crime scene. Hey Nick, I want to see the rest of the airship. We might as well since we're here. True, might even run into some of the other people involved in the case. Oh, and who's this young fella that looks like he comes from another RPG game? Right, he wants to play as the nerd.
Did you really have to ask?
Well, he's holding a gay pride book. Do you want to be gay?
I don't think there's a way to be gay and nerdy at the same time. Nerdy's just nerdy. I mean, all jocks think all nerds are gay anyway.
Oh yeah, right. Remember,
Yeah.
everyone who's a nerd of Star Wars is already gay.
Yeah.
Nick, how long has that guy been standing there? I didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you Sprocket
Are you with Sprocket Aviation?
Aviation? The fuck is going on? Huh? Nick, he wrote something on that paper airplane. Oh, I guess we're both supposed to read it then. This is Zexion, isn't it? Let's see here. Get out, intruder.
Get out, intruders.
Well, that was rather cold welcome. Mr. Wright, Maya, meet lonesome of the president.
The lone son.
Lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation. Soren Sprocket. Or, to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation. So, he's Ellen's fiance? Does love his planes.
I wonder if he gets high.
I wonder if he's going to be a future person where he's going to trap me in books, keeps laughing, and I have to fight him in Castle Oblivion. I ate pizza for lunch and then I baked more pizza and then when I got home. Good lord. Oh, there he goes.
And there he goes.
Oh yeah, I must run now. Bye. He's kind of eccentric. I hear he's a genius inventor by many of the Sprocket Aviation business successes. An inventor, huh? Yep. He's even designed this airship. That's pretty impressive. Nick, this is no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions about Ellen. Oh, right. Oh, looked like he was heading outside. Outside? You get back here, you bastard. And there he is. Excuse me, can we talk? Can we talk to you? Meow. Nine. Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you what you're doing?
Why does he have an air pressure gauge on him?
Again, I swear he looks like he comes from Dark Cloud 2. He sure is riding up a storm. There we go, Rose. He's talking. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, he was talking, and now he's talking fast.
Let's just say he was a. Let's just say. Oh, all right. Let's just see what he has to say about Ellen. Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So, could we ask you about the case? Ow!
The dramatic page turn.
What the?
Not interested.
Not interested? How can you say something like that? This is about your fiance. Hey, she's under arrest, you know.
Well, the average radiation is approximately 80 feet. The amount of excitation to remove the matter comprised of the mouse and masses.
He's off in his own little world. I can't believe he said he was not interested. I'm talking about his own bride's arrest. Oh, I just have to talk on his level then, with something he might be interested in. Do you want to talk about World War II? And airplanes? I don't know. Like shit.
Can I interest you in Lord and Savior
That
Jesus
weird
Christ?
pen he has?
We've already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around. No, it fucking does. Let's just. Right, let me go to the corner shop, buy a Nazi clothing, and see if he fucking talks then. Right, let's see. Pendant? Could you take a look at this? Oh, now he cares.
Yeah.
Is that Ellen's?
Ellen told us that she traveled through time travel. Traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant.
You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyers?
Yes, I just told you that a minute ago.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
He wasn't even listening? Oh boy. He's not at all what I expected based on Ellen's gushing testimonial anyway. We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind.
I don't know a thing about it, so why don't you go ask the police?
In other words, not interested.
Not interested.
This guy is the worst. Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen. In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time? Daleks. What?
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Go on.
Guess that got your attention. So, is time travel really even possible?
Yeah, it is possible.
Alrighty then. Alrighty
But
then.
at the same time, it's also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen. It's not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself.
What do you mean?
The timekeeper. That clock we had displayed in the reception hall. That is the body of the time machine. The pendant's simply a part.
That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? Oh, another clock murder. I mean,
It's been a while.
But it's a time machine too.
What Ellen experienced as a kid to traveling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside that pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension.
We're losing them again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine. we can't.
Time and relatively in dimension in space.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, where's your blue box? It's in that clock somewhere. So you've been researching time travel, have you?
Moving through the space-time continuum would be a man's ultimate means of travel.
Time travel as a mode of transportation?
Since the dawn of time, man has developed multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. Dead souls inside of spirit channeling. Anyway, but they are all fundamentally similar and they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm.
I don't know why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden.
For generations, sprockets aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap.
Oh, is he done? So what exactly does all that stuff he was saying mean, Nick? Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-through to it, I guess. Oh, I get it. It's the same burger, but with the quicker and more efficient delivery system. So what someone really wants to do is launch humanity into the future.
Launch, not lunch.
Oh, lunch humanity. Okay. But do you really believe that time travel is possible?
It's only becomes truly impossible when man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. Have you not heard of this person called the Doctor?
Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. All I know is Soren isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around. Oh, I don't know. I don't like the way he talks. Full of hope for the future. It's more passionate than I thought too. When it comes to inventions anyway. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling though. So I hear that the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage? What are your thoughts on that?
And you don't.
Okay, Master Soren. Oh my god! Alright, who are these Final Fantasy characters, man? Alright,
Is that you, Sephiroth? You can't fool me.
It is time for the meeting on next team's project.
terms.
On
He
next
looks
term's
like
project.
he could be like a fucking cousin to that weird rock star guy in the case with the weird puppet that kept abusing the other one.
The ventriloquist.
Yes, that's true. In that case, that weird like blonde-haired.
What is
I don't even know
What
what
is
the fuck he
this?
was.
daydreaming about your inventions again?
I don't know who you're talking about, sheep. It's Mad Eye Moody.
You are the future president. You must consider the business side too.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to ask the Square Enix to see if they can do that with their shoulder pads.
It is
on
I.
Final Fantasy.
I found Soren. Send the car over at once.
I'm not interested.
Oh, Master Soren. You do give me quite the headache at times. In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please, go to him now.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nicody. Please, call me Pierce. I am the Sprocket family butler.
Nick, a butler! I didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff.
And who might you be, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen Wyatt's lawyer. And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Oh, so it is you. I am most grateful for you taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks.
Don't mention it. So hey, speaking of the case...
Oh, one moment, please.
I lied, dude. I wasn't.
Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
him.
just a good luck charm.
They do look starkly similar.
That's one expensive good luck charm. And then Wyatt sounds like a different name that people don't like very much. Oh, Ellen D, whatever her name is, the one that's voice acted Dory. Well, I guess it makes sense. Knowing the time, it's pretty important in his line of work. I guess that pocket watch is as important to him as my attorney's badge is to me.
There is a little time before I must attend Master Soren again. Why not come to Sprocket Manor?
Huh? You mean to Soren's home?
As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense. I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments.
Oh boy, Nick, a fancy high society tea party with high class snacks and everything.
Tea party.
And what about the investigation? Are you kidding? What better place to investigate next than Soren's house? I don't know. Do you really think his house is going to give us any new ideas? Leads? Of course it will. I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and go to Soren's place. All right, all right.
Meaning I'm pretty sure
You
she's
win.
probably just hungry.
Very good. To Sprocket Manor, then.
Good God, everyone is posh. They're all British.
Everybody's brush until we throw the tea in the harbor. I mean, what?
Throw the tea and crumpets. Wow, this place does not disappoint. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh yes, I can't wait to get my beans and toast.
Wow, whoa, but slow down, Maya. The mansion isn't going anywhere.
Now then, we won't have to worry about anyone untoward eavesdropping here. I take it you want to ask me some questions?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's why you invited us here? Hey guys, I'm here. I went on a walk earlier and boy were people out doing barbecues and starting off firecrackers. Well, it is Independence Day and happy Independence Day as well.
Yeah.
Dragon lover.
Hello, dragon.
And into my squish.
But this is a murder after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public and risk sullying the Sprocket family reputation.
Oh yeah, in Southern California somewhere it is banned to use fireworks now. Why? I don't know, because they just don't want to celebrate America's birthday or something. Oh, and I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks too. Oh, there, Maya. Don't cry. This Pierce guy is one shrewd man. Hey, Nick, look at that cute vintage radio. Radio? Oh, that thing over there under the stuffed bull's head? Hey, that's a radio I got on Animal Crossing. Also, it's in the 70s. Very cute.
Oh, that's
Lucky!
unfortunate.
I was gonna say, wow, you're in the 70s? Holy shit! You wait
No,
till
you
you
said
hit,
really
worked.
you wait till you hit the 80s with their damn discos. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Fucking lucky.
Congratulations. I thought I told you to settle down.
Told you not to touch it, DW.
I'm sorry.
Not to worry.
Okay,
That
yeah,
kinda
let me
makes me a little
context Square
nervous.
Enix real quick. Do they do that in Final Fantasy?
No, that's just shitty armor.
No, it has to be. It has to be.
Wow, that little mech fixed it right up.
I love steampunk.
Yeah, I love steampunk as well. If I join a group call as a guest, heads up my allergies are acting up slightly, so don't be surprised if I jump scared by suddenly. That's fine.
No worries. I am not only the butler, but I am also Sprocket Aviation's repair department director. That's a lot of duties that he has to do, then.
You said duties.
One might say that patching things up is my specialty.
That was incredible! What is that little doohickey on your shoulder anyway?
Really fancy
It's
shoulder.
my fixer-upper shoulder mech. Master Soren made it for me. It has too many features and functions to effectively emulate at this moment, though.
British
Enamourate?
Inspector Gadget. What?
Enamourate.
Enumerate, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's so cool. I wish I had one of those.
Fixing things is a simple matter. But fixing people is a different matter. Even a skilled physician can't bring back the dead. Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten sidetracked.
He must be in shock over Mr. Gloomsbury's death. Still, I do need to ask him about some questions about the case. Should take a look around and see what I can find while I'm here too.
I don't like the people in the back. They look way too fucking robotic.
Well, that's how they animate the backgrounds, characters, people.
About the
They look
Miss
like
Ellen-
mannequins.
About the incident Miss
You're a
Ellen was
mannequin.
arrested for.
Excuse me?
Love you.
Damn right.
Do you think she did it?
Well, I can't prove it yet, but no, I don't think she could have done it. I guess you'd call it a gut feeling.
I see. I guess we have different opinions then.
Do we now?
The prosecution says that when Gloomsbury attacked Miss Ellen, she fought back. And ended up killing him. I agree with this perspective. Or rather, that is the consensus of the entire Sprocket family.
Even so, I heard an interesting story from Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. I heard that the Sprocket family had tried to pressure the prosecutor's office into burying this case.
I fear you are mistaken. All we sought was merely a legal consultation. Besides, none of it matters now, as she is no longer part of this family. Fortunately for us, they had yet to get their marriage license before holding the banquet.
Also, I won't be Ubering today as my mum's going to be taking the day off, so you have the dragon encounter longer. Oh, yay! The whole family's here. So basically, once they realized they couldn't sway the prosecution, they cut her loss.
I realize how callous that must sound. But my duty is to protect the Sprocket family, and more specifically, Sprocket Aviation's future and master Soren, whose genius is essential to the company. I will do anything to achieve that goal. That is my job as a Sprocket family butler.
You know, I think Pierce and Mr. Edgeworth will get along very well, don't you think? Yeah, I could easily picture Edgeworth with a butler.
Then there's me that can picture Edgeworth as the fucking butler.
No, you just picture me as a butler.
Oh, you.
Oh, and by the way, I suppose I should tell you about this as well. It's about when the members of the extended family and I discovered the crime.
Did Ellen say anything to you about traveling through time?
She must have been delirious. There is no need to take such a claim seriously.
Soren himself said that time travel was possible, though.
Master Soren said that. It sounds like he is stuck in the past.
He's psychologically stuck, I take it.
Excuse me.
Yep.
What is it? I see.
It's a phone too.
I believe I told you who the madam will be having milk tea. Still, have lemon slices at the ready, just in case. We must not disappoint her. Understand?
You sure are busy.
All in a day's work. Still, we really do need Master Soren to start focusing on the business side of things soon.
Could you tell us about that thing you mentioned about Soren's past?
There is something in Master Soren's past that he wishes he could change. Please forgive me. This isn't something I should be sharing with strangers.
Now I really want to know what Soren's still hung up on.
It was sometime after the reception. Some of the master's relatives and I went to clean the reception hall.
I was thinking of Dragon Ball Z.
And that is when we saw it. A woman standing in front of the victim with the bloody murder weapon in her hands. It was none other than Miss Ellen.
But Pierce, it wasn't what it looked like. That's right. She just happened to find the body.
I do not know what Miss Ellen has told you, but what we witnessed was unmistakably the moment after the deed had been committed.
Oh.
And that is what I told the police who came in response to my call.
I see. So Pierce was the one who reported it to the police, huh? Alright, well, let's see. Oh, we can't
It
investigate.
was the butler. It's always the fucking butler, man.
I'm most unorthodox.
Yes, always the butler, never the maid.
Oh, it's a bride who
Well, no, because maids are usually the lady.
Hey Nick, how about I throw it and you try to catch it? Why me? Just because. I bet you look hilarious flailing around trying to grab it. But doesn't tradition dictate that it's the ladies that go after the bouquet? Who cares? Just
Yes,
catch
it
it.
is.
Here. Ow! Hey, you threw that right in my face. Oh, you don't want to catch that bouquet, trust me. But why not? They say it's bad luck to catch a bouquet at a marriage that doesn't last. But I already caught it. Whoops, too late now, huh, Nick? Great.
You know, sometimes I wonder if these two would actually get together.
I mean, Maya's at the legal age now. Excuse me, but there's a card here on the floor. Well, would you look at that? It's a Flying Chapel key card. A Flying Chapel? What areas on the Flying Chapel require a key card, if I may ask? Most obviously we want to keep the public out of. Such as the staff room and the hold, which is chock full of machinery. So you can't enter those without a key card. Oh, that's right. This one belongs to Ellen. Wait, what's Ellen's key card doing here? Did Ellen come back here after the incident occurred? I don't believe so. Oh no, she was arrested by the police straight away by this morning. Although there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket in here earlier. Is that man wearing a beret by any chance?
Hooray.
Hooray. Oh yes, he was, as a matter of fact. He was also wearing sunglasses and a fake moustache. God. I knew it. The only question is, what was he doing here? Oh, are those pictures of the wedding reception? Yes, I took it with my trusty camera here. Oh, do you mind if we have a look at the photo? Well, be my guest. Take as long as you look. Take as long of a look as you like.
Why is she kind of like this?
Well, what do you think of this gorgeous dreamscape? A thick fog billows across the room, making it look like it's a couple of walking on clouds. Wow, look how beautiful Ellen is here. She looks like a little nervous though. Well, she does, doesn't she? Hey, look, there's Pierce. Really? Well, where? Right there behind the sweetheart table. Hey, you're right. I bet he was there attending to the happy couple the whole dinner. So what do you think, Nick? Does anything in this photo stick out to you? No, not at the moment anyway. Hey Nick, if Ellen really did travel back in time, do you think this photo is of the second reception? You know, after the time jump? I wonder. Also, I'm someone who'd rather be with a dream demon. That's a jester. Excuse me, sir? Yes? Can I help you? Ellen told us she traveled back in time. Would you happen to know anything about that? Oh, no, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about. He clammed up faster than a clam. Is that the next doctor then? Hey Nick! Now here's a real lady! Oh, I say! She looks smart as a whip, doesn't she? Wonder who she is. We didn't see her on the airship. That is Selena Sprocket, Zoran's eldest sister. Beautiful and capable, she was a great lady. Soren's sister? I think I see the resemblance. Maybe I'll show Pierce this photo later and ask him around Powder. Nick! Look at the airplane propeller up there going round and round. See, they got an aviation theme going on. Makes sense for an airline family. I wonder if it doubles as a fan. Oh, what if the rest of the plane were on the other side of the wall? And the wall would open up so the plane could take off in an emergency. How cool would that be? If that's what's behind the propeller wall, then what's behind the wall across the right way? Oh, I know. Maybe it's the rest of him. That would be where Sprockets got their milk. Nick.
From a male?
First of all, that's a beef cow, and second, bulls don't make milk.
Exactly.
Oh, right. That's what I get for trying to play along. A bull. Come to think of it, there was a bull logo on this side of the Flying Chapel too. The president of the company must have a thing for cattle. Oh no, the vegans will be mad. The bull is a symbol of the Sprocket Aviation. To be as strong and steady as a bull. That's the company creed, you know. Probably for all the back-breaking labor they put their employees through. By the way, that bull logo on the Flying Chapel? The one with the rainbow wings? His name is Rainy the Rainbow. Get it? I get it. He's a rainbow-colored bull, so he's a rainbow, right? What a memorable name, huh, Nick? Yeah, for the lameness of a pun. Shame those queers took over. Don't you dare touch that radio again. Looks like an expensive antique. What are you worried about? If it breaks again, Pierce will just fix it up again. I really hope he's nice enough to wait. Weave the repair bill. Oh, that seems to be it. Maybe present the picture to him? Pierce, the woman in this photo is Soren's older sister, Selena, yet, right? I don't think we've met her yet.
Yes, about that.
He seems hesitant all of a sudden. If you don't mind, could you tell me about her?
Alright, very well. She's a big part of Master Soren's past, after all.
Soren's past?
Master Soren will become the next president of Sprocket Aviation. However, that wasn't always so. Miss Selena Sprocket, Master Soren's older sister, was next in line.
So why isn't she becoming the next president? She dead! As Timber would put it. Oh, there we go.
Because she died in a car accident.
Oh my god, another car accident? What? I had no idea.
I just want to point out that watching the photo looks awfully familiar.
Wait. Oh yeah. I just noticed.
Actually, Master Soren was also in the car with her at the time of the accident. He's got survivor's guilt. Losing the sister he loved right before his eyes devastated
Wait,
him.
did you say the whole thing? Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
I said that myself.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell, did I accidentally skip again?
No, it's just like if you see someone else die in front of you when you would have likely have died as well, you can suffer with survivor's guilt.
Not enough,
How many car
apparently.
accidents happen in this series? Think about 3.
One for every 2 games, apparently. Ever since then, he has buried himself in his research on time machines. He also became a quiet and meticulous, almost compulsive note-taker around then.
He seems so stiff and robotic. I had no idea he was carrying all that around him, inside him.
Master Soren has abandoned the company business and spends all his time on inventions. As the family butler, I am truly concerned. I believe it is high time he let go of the past.
Oh, this is probably Larry. Rosie there?
He's muted right now.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, here he is. Rose is Larry.
Hey, Nick, what are you doing here? The butts.
Yeah.
Larry?
Oh, man, Edgy gave me a heck of a hard time.
Yeah, Timby, Larry's back!
I know, I see.
Well, good.
I recognize him from the fucking image before. Kinda hard to miss that hairstyle.
Yeah, he's still doing that picture book crap from the 3rd game.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so he's been doing that for ages now.
Apparently,
He still inherits that mystic me whoever that random ass name.
Wow.
Larry, what are you doing here?
Going to promote my new character, Q Piglet. I was hoping Sprocket Aviation would do some kind of tie-in with me for it.
Wow, I didn't know Larry was such an aggressive businessman. You could learn a thing or two from him, Nick. Why don't you promote your agency to them? Now's not exactly the time for that, in case you haven't noticed. See, and this is why you never be rich. Actually, Larry,
Maya, do you even promote your village?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
I promote burgers, though. Actually, Larry, I've been meaning to ask you something. You were there on the Flying Chapel yesterday, right?
Huh? Was I?
What were you doing there?
Nothing.
Whatever it was, I bet it wasn't anything to be proud of, but never mind that. Did you see anything that had to do with the case? Scratch that. Let's start with, you weren't involved in this case, were you? Oh, fucking Christ.
Suddenly he looks very nervous.
Larry.
Here he comes.
Oh, for God's sakes. Hey, he took off. Oh, I just knew it. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Come on, Maya. Come on, Maya, after him.
Oh, are you leaving so soon?
We, have to run. Thank you for making time for us.
I know you have to investigate, but please try to spare the family's feelings as you do.
Yes, of course. Fucking hell. Right, where did he run off to? Right back
Possibly. Yeah.
Ah, this boy, man. No, he's not a man. He's a boy still. Hey, Larry.
Hey there, friend. Nice meeting you here.
There's nothing fancy about it. All we did was follow you. So tell me, Larry, why did you run away like that?
Huh? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. A bolt of inspiration from my new picture book hit me and I had to run is all. It was like Cupid Anthony, you dig?
Right. He's just going to keep on playing dumb, isn't he, Nick?
Wait, he has to play dumb? Oh.
Come
At
on,
least he
Larry.
has
I know you were
maybe
on
two
that
more brain
airship,
cells
so what
than
did
my
you see?
coworker.
I didn't see
To
anything.
try to start yelling.
I didn't see
at
anything because I was never on that stupid airship.
Oh, God damn it.
Damn it.
What's with the teeth?
Well, that's always had. He always had that. Cyclox.
You say something?
The spiritual power of this Magatama allows me to see these mystical locks that appear when someone is trying to hide something from me. They're called Cyclox, and when I see them, in case you didn't play all the 3 games and the Phoenix and Apollo Justice, and also yeah, any of the games. You dumbass! I simply present the Magatama to try and ham up. Why do we need to be told all this still? If I can unlock them, I'm sure to finally get a straight answer out of him.
Probably just forgot to take this bar out or something, maybe?
DLC includes tutorial. That's like playing Kingdom Hearts 3 Reminded and you get told how to play the game again. Right, this is no time for games, Larry. I will find out what you're hiding. Meet the bony bones, meet the bone, you gotta catch the bony bone.
I'm telling you, Nick, you got it all wrong. I had nothing to do with this case whatsoever. Another lock appears.
Oh, come on, Larry. Even a baby could see through such a blatant and obvious lie. Nothing whatsoever, huh? If you weren't involved, Larry, then wouldn't have been involved with this person.
Trucy, I knew it.
Bones. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Rose. Albie, your guy was never found guilty. In fact, he's working with Apollo. And he's going to be a tourist.
Oh, he's getting away with it.
No, Bones, that's it now.
We're going to lock him up.
Sorry, Bones. You're the one who brought Ellen to my office in the first place. And all those cops. Nothing to do with this case whatsoever. Isn't gonna cut it this time, Larry. If you have to lie, at least do a better job of it.
Don't diss me, Nick! If you're so convinced I'm lying, then let me ask you this. What makes you think I was the stupid old airship anyway? Let me some proof if you got any.
Doubling down, are you? Fine. You want proof, Larry? Here's proof that you went on that airship.
That card. That too.
Uh-oh.
This is your business card wallet, isn't it, Larry? I found it in the reception hall. Time to come clean, Larry Butts. What exactly are you hiding?
Alright, fine, you got me. I'll tell you everything.
He doesn't get much psychologs, does he? Oh, God.
That's because he's never been very good at hiding anything.
No, you might as well just give him one lock. Larry, what were you doing on that airship anyway?
Well, I went there to deliver the welcome to our wedding sign they ordered for me.
Huh? I didn't know you took on real jobs like that too.
Well, for your information, my wedding welcome signs are very popular on the net.
And that's how you met Ellen?
Uh-huh. I mean, I'd seen her in the photo for the welcome sign, but seen her in person. The way she smiled at me and said, "Thank you." Felt like I'd been hit by lightning.
And that's when you fell in love with somebody else's bride, huh? So
Ouch.
you were invited to the reception?
Can you believe they told me only family and relatives could attend? They wouldn't even let me into the reception hall.
Smart move on their part, I'd say.
Yeah.
Got upset and started wandering around the airship. That must have been when I dropped my business card wallet.
So somebody else must have found it and brought it to the reception hall then.
But you know what? I saw something incredible while I was on that flying chapel.
Like...
Get a load of this!
What the fuck am I meant to be seeing here? Well, what the heck is this?
What do you mean, what is this? Isn't it obvious? It's a drawing!
No shit. Why
It's a
is
picture of one cabins on the airship.
So what's so incredible about a cabin?
Look what's outside the window.
why is the window broken? On an airship.
It's one of those flying dinosaurs, a real life pterodactyl. That's actually part of the map, but okay.
God.
I looked out the cabin window and there was just flying out there. That airship traveled through time, I tell you.
What? What?
I told that Pierce Butler guy about it. He told me to never mention it to anybody ever again.
But why would he try to keep you from spouting what is clearly just nonsense?
Maybe Sprocket Aviation is secretly developing a time machine.
No way. Nick, this case is totally amazing. Larry, you didn't tell Mr. Edgeworth about this, did you?
Of course not. Edgy would just roll his eyes and think I was off my rocker.
Again.
I didn't even tell him I was wandering around on the airship. Watch him show up like, you what?
Bro's teared him.
I told him I met Ellie at the mooring dock and we ran away together.
Yeah, I can see Edgeworth's eyes rolling right out of his head and he heard about this. God. So Larry also experienced a time slip somehow. How is that possible?
Like the evidence is right there in the background. Hey, Nick, I'll be taking my car wallet back now if you don't mind.
Yeah. Oh, if you notice the map,
Yeah.
it looks like yeah.
Yeah.
It's just right there.
Rose, you know we're not gonna notice this until day 2 or something.
Yeah.
Business card wallet
Like
swiped
I
back
knew it
by Larry.
immediately. I knew it. Oh yeah, this is for you.
What is it?
It's a picture of the hole. I took it when I was wandering around on the airship. See? There's Ellie right there in the middle.
The hold?
Yeah, see? It's right here on this diagram.
Okay, so now I know where the hold is, but what was Ellen doing there?
Well, they were using it as a prepping area for the reception.
Let's see. And around when did you take this?
Before the reception. It took a while Ellie was getting everything ready.
So this was taken before the incident occurred. I don't know if it'd be any help, but thanks for this anyway. By the way, Larry, I heard that the door to the hold is controlled by a security system. So how did you get in there?
That's a trade secret! Can't tell you!
And the hits just keep on coming. Jesus Christ, this guy. Well, I guess that's basically a wrap on the investigation. He hasn't even changed one freaking bit. We haven't seen him for ages. Not quite, Nick.
Neither has
I want to
Maya,
meet Ellen
but-
too. Oh, that's right. You haven't met her yet, have you? Okay, let's head over to the detention center then, so you can say hi. Good lord. No, why? Who wants to play? I don't know who this is.
It's probably the butler.
Please understand that this is in Master Soren's best interest.
I was like, Ellen's busy talking with someone. Oh yeah, it is him.
The next president cannot be married to a criminal who disgraced Sprocket Aviation. Miss Ellen, I need you to forget about this marriage.
Pardon us.
If it isn't Mr. Wright.
So, their marriage is definitely off?
There is no other choice. We cannot have a criminal in the family. For the sake of Master Soren and the Sprocket family, this is what is best.
No!
What's with the frying pan?
Princess Peach. And that she's a maid, basically.
Mm.
What if Nick here proved Ellen's innocence? Then you wouldn't have a criminal in the family, right?
I suppose you are right. But I'm afraid that will be impossible.
That's not true. Not for Nick. He may look like a nobody, but he can do some pretty amazing things. I don't take cases on lightly, so rest assured I'll prove her innocence.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I understand your name is quite well known in the judicial world. For better or for worse.
Pierce, I want you to promise me this. If I can prove Ellen's innocence, then you won't stand in the way of Soren and Ellen's marriage.
Very well. But not even the most talented lawyer in the world can change reality itself.
I won't be so sure about that. I'll be back.
No!
Yeah!
Bad ball! And the reality... Oh.
And the reality is, Miss Ellen is guilty, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I believe that's where you're wrong, Pierce. I'm clean, I swear I am! Obsessively, compulsively clean! Just as clean and pure as this pure white dress!
Fine. You have my word, but you will be the one to regret this promise. Now, If you will excuse me.
Now I have all the more reason to win this case. Ellen, we've finished our investigation. We'd like to talk with you about what we found. Okay, so what did you find out?
Once again, pulling yourself together.
Right, quite literally. In the case of our investigation, we've heard that you had been seen standing in front of the victim with the murder weapon in your hands. Right, it wasn't like what it looked like. It's true I was holding the murder weapon. But when I found him, he was already dead. I panicked. And I was hoping I could go back in time again, like I had done earlier. So I picked up the timekeeper from the pedestal and brought it over without thinking. You were so desperate you were ready to try anything, huh? Unfortunately, that sort of behavior makes you an easy target for the prosecution. No. And as for your little trip through time, none of your in-laws could confirm your story, I'm afraid. I see. The only exception is Larry. He said he saw something. Really? What did he see? Can't say I quite believe it myself, but Larry claims he saw something incredible. He claims that he saw a
pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl fly. Why has it got a P in there? I don't get it. Flying through outside the airship.
Because we made it was our name that we made for it, and
not only that, but apparently Pierce Nicody told Larry to keep quiet about it. But why would Pierce do such a thing? Larry's theory is that Sprocket Aviation is developing something in secret. Time machine, to be exact. Do you think that nobody would confirm my story? Because it's a secret? I really don't know. But speaking of your in-laws, we did manage to find your keycard at the Sprocket Manor. One of your in-laws said he'd keep an eye on it for you. Oh, thank goodness. I lost it while I was getting things ready for the reception. I looked everywhere for it. I'm so glad you found it! They said tears of joy this time for a change. Well, Nick, it looks like you've proved the existence of time travel in court tomorrow. That's right, I swear that while Mr. Gloomsbury was being killed, I was busy time traveling back through time. Great. Stology? Skeptic Edgeworth at the helm of the prosecution tomorrow. We're really gonna have our Stogie. Okay, with Stoogie. We're really gonna have our work cut out for us. God. Oh dear. I wonder how this is gonna go. And it's just gonna be me and Bones tomorrow. With Rhino's a pretty princess on a Friday.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, I'll see you all for tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are interested in see how this is all going to go. You're a bad bull.
Excuse me?
No. Anyway, see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye!
Take care, guys.